Hello everyone, February 11th, 2016. Well, we're off to a rough start. The exchanges in the United States are going to be opening in about 3 hours. So I'm looking at the world markets here. Almost ready to turn in, but I just had to do this video. I can't stop watching the world markets and the banks that are about to be collapsing. Gold and silver are screaming upward. And I just wish people would just start to think about what's happening here before time runs out, basically. I mean, things are really accelerating. All markets around the world, all major indices are down except for Mexico. I don't know why that is. There's only 2 green in all major indices. This is the VIX, the volatility index, which is up because things are starting to go haywire. Everything's down. Hang Seng is down almost 1,200 points. It was down 900 a couple days ago, then it was down 300, now it's down 1,200. Totally incredible watching the entire world's markets just melt down. So as the day's going to start, I wanted to give you a little bit of information here for the markets. First, President of the United States wanted to say something real quick here.
Anyone claiming that America's economy is in decline is peddling fiction. Now,
okay, so I just wanted to make sure to remind you of that. Make sure anyone tell you that the economy is slowing down, they're peddling fiction. That's important to keep in mind as we go across this here. United States dollar sinks to the lowest since October 2014 against the yen. The greenback crashed to a fresh 15-month low against the yen as steep declines in the global equity markets supported demand for safe haven assets. Number 2, U.S. oil futures crashed below 27. West Texas intermediate oil futures tumbled below 27 level to reapproach the lowest level in almost 13 years on Thursday. Number 3, gold bonds shine amid flight to safety. Gold futures jumped to 1,230 on Thursday, highest level since May, amid growing skepticism over the Federal Reserve's ability to raise interest rates. Yeah. You mean lower. We're going negative, everybody. I've been saying it for years. You got 5 central banks already negative. We're going to be going negative. We're going to be printing more money. Maybe not right away, but it's coming. They're going to have to support the stock markets that are crashing. Number 4, European bank stocks tank. Banks led the European sell-off again, with the Stocks Europe 600 Banks Index down 6%, extending its year-to-date loss to 28%. Dow futures are already down 300 points. We still have 3 hours for the market to open. U.S. stock markets pointed to heavy losses at the open on Thursday, joining a global market sell-off. One other thing I wanted to point out here real quick. Gold's currently at $12.27, up $32.50. Silver's up 33 cents, $15.61. And there's a huge flight into bonds. As bonds are being purchased, the interest rates are being forced downward. So we're at 1.62% on 10 years. Across the globe, you got bonds being forced into the negative return as people are rushing into bonds. I wouldn't touch bonds. One of the biggest bubbles in the entire world, besides the dollar and the stock markets. There's so many bubbles. I wouldn't touch the bond market. So anyway, just wanted to give you an update as we start this day. Looks like it's going to be a pretty rough day. I haven't been able to stop watching the markets. This year is just, I've been expecting this, and now that it's hit, it's just, taking me for a whirlwind. I feel sorry for people who don't know what real money is. I really do. They're going to be finding out. If you don't have it, you don't own it, everybody. I can't stress that enough. If you don't hold it in your hand, you don't own it. We found that out in Greece, Cyprus. You really need to think for yourself. You need to do your research, study history, turn off the damn TV. Gold has protected people for thousands of years. You really need to look at what gold is. And stop believing these people on TV telling you that, gold is just a commodity, high risk investment. No, gold is money. And if you don't know that, I feel real sorry for you. We live in a world where 16 years ago, the world's debt was $87 trillion. It's $200 trillion now. We got $1.5 quadrillion in derivatives, which will pull down those banks faster than a New York minute. Take care, everybody. I'll be staying in touch.